I don't disagree that it's a Christmas
Yes,
movie.
it's a Christmas movie.
But it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite action movies
of all time.
Welcome back to Under Oath. Christmas movies.
Yes.
Now I'm going to give you a choice: best or worst.
Christmas movie cliches?
No, we're going to go Christmas movies.
Movies, okay. Oh, yeah,
we're
I
going
got
to go
you.
with Christmas movies. I don't have to listen to my producer. She ain't my boss.
All right.
She ain't here.
Oh, you're feisty when
She
she's
stepped
not
out of the
around.
room.
Yeah, let's go. She's
You're
not in the room.
Damn You know, while we're doing this, which reminds me of something, we shot a commercial for the movie theaters.
Yes.
Where we talk about autism awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And we made the mistake of sitting people behind us in the seats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like Jonathan, my assistant, was there, and Jonathan's kind of he's a sweet little man.
He is.
But he's a little portly.
Yes.
And he's sitting there with the nachos and the Coke in his hand. And we don't realize, but during one of the takes, he spills his Coke like all over himself.
No.
And he's pretending it didn't happen. And he's like slowly bringing the nacho and he's trying to wipe it off.
Yes.
And he's got this huge like Frisbee sized stain in the middle of his shirt.
Yes.
And I'm going, oh my God, if this was the take, we would have been screwed.
Yes.
And of course, Dave had to show it to the whole office. And I don't know if Jonathan saw it yet.
Dave.
But yeah, that might ruin Jonathan's Christmas. All right. Top 5 Christmas movies.
Gotcha. I think we have one that we talked about that we both absolutely love. It is.
Are you going to steal mine?
I'm not going to steal it. I'll let you
think
say
you're
that.
stealing.
I'm not going to steal it. I'm
I
not
feel
going to
you're
say
stealing it
No,
because
I'm not going to steal it.
you went chick flick.
I do love this movie.
You did go chick flick.
I love
we
this
talked
movie.
a little bit about this.
And my
before.
wife is still has not seen it, and I try to get her to watch it.
Oh my God.
I absolutely love this movie.
So you have the XX chromosomes.
I do.
Okay.
I love them. I love rom-coms, man.
Right.
Color Me. Different.
So technically,
yes.
I don't want to say biological female, but go ahead.
No, there you go, man. I identify as a rom-com guy. I do.
Yeah, but this is serious rom-com.
This is a great one. Tell me it's not a good movie.
Go.
Tell me it's not a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Love
Little
Actually.
too English. Little too English.
Well, they're all, yes. But you can't watch that and tell me it's not entertaining. That's a good movie.
I think so. It gives me the Barbie feeling though.
Really?
Yeah. Remember what's her name? Who played am I wrong? Love Actually was the one with
Had everybody in it. Alec, what's his name? Emma, what's her name? English actress. Liam Neeson, the guy that played in Notting Hill, Hugh Grant.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Had all these English actors that are well known. Emma Thompson is who I'm trying to get out. Yes. And the bad guy from Keira Knightley's in it. Bill Knight, the bad guy from Alan. That's what I'm trying to get.
Alan Rickman is not a bad guy
In Die Hard?
No, he was a star of that movie.
He still was a bad guy.
I'm not sure.
You don't shoot people.
He didn't mean to shoot people. He was just trying to rob the place. I'm going to challenge you to say that the real murderer in that movie was Bruce Willis.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to that. Okay. So for me, Love
Alan
Actually
Rickman made that movie.
He did. It's a great Christmas movie. It makes you feel good. That's what you want for Christmas movies. You want to feel good, and it makes you feel that.
When I think of Christmas movies, I think I walked out of there just feeling fantastic.
You did.
Well, and there's only one movie. There's only one.
Okay.
That you walk out, and I dare you not to feel good walking into this movie.
I know what you're talking about.
The same Rocky feeling you get when you want to fight somebody is the way I felt about being a decent person when I walked out of this place.
I will give you that.
Scrooged.
Yes. Yes.
Bill Murray singing Put a Little Love
in your heart. Yes.
At the end, and the whole time, he's going off. It's like a whole, revamp of the whole movie. He's explaining everything at the end, and he's doing this thing, and he's telling the story, and they're doing this. It's great music video at the same time.
Yes.
Oh.
Great guest stars in the movie.
Yeah.
Good actors, actresses, and a good story. Well written, funny.
Fantastic
Yes, it was
retelling
really good.
of the Scrooge story.
Yes, it was. Yes,
so
it was.
yes, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking to that.
Adored by women. You paid for the women.
Yes.
That's a great line.
He goes, the SS Minnow. There are so many great lines in that. And if you're young and you haven't seen it, you got to
yourself a
get it. It
favor,
is
yes.
the best Christmas movie because it shows how bad we can be and how we can learn from it.
That's
how our
right.
journey can make us cry and make us better.
I almost forgot his secretary Grace, her son at the end, and he finally spoke. He never spoke.
And better, and to all, what does he say? And God bless us all.
Yeah.
Yes, the kid
Good
who
movie.
can't speak.
Great movie,
Yes.
man. Yes.
He cured the special needs child.
He did.
That was tough for me.
For not being a a-hole.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's a good one. Now, this is the one that our producer loves as well. And this is a Christmas movie. And we were talking about it a second ago. A great Christmas movie is Die Hard. It is a Christmas movie.
I don't disagree that it's a Christmas movie.
Yes, it's a Christmas movie.
But it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite action movies.
Of all time.
But I wouldn't say it's my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay, I'm with you. But
Because
it is
you know
a good
what?
one.
Because you know what? In the end,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, his soon-to-be ex-wife or his ex-wife shows up and forgives him and walks away with him at the end. I
Yes.
think that, or do they go away in the limo? I forgot. Is it him and
Holly's his wife, right? Yeah.
is she in the car at the end?
Limo.
Limo?
Yeah.
Because I remember the limo driver. He's the one who got screwed.
He did. He got stuck in
What
that
was his name?
garage.
What was his name?
I forgot that. Oh man.
What's the alligator shirt?
Lacrosse?
God.
I forget his name, but I do know it had everyone's favorite black dad. It had the guy who played Carl Winslow.
Yes.
He was a cop.
Family Matters.
Yeah, he
I
was
think
kind of-
that's why he became a cop in
I
Family
sure
Matters.
do. I sure do think that. Yes.
Izod?
What's his name?
Argyle.
Argyle. There it is.
I knew it was one of those.
Yes.
His name was Argyle. God.
There were so many great little characters in that movie. You're right about that.
But Alan Rickman.
Yes.
Alan Rickman was the boss.
Hans.
A
Yes.
boss.
Yes, he was.
Hans Gruber.
Yes. He was good.
Hans Gruber.
Yes.
He is on the same level as Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was so good.
He was so good.
He was so good. I'm haunted by that.
You almost were rooting for him. Like,
Yeah.
let him pull it off. It was really good. Come out to the coast. Have a few laughs. It's a good
I'm trying to
movie.
think of the name of the movie. We might have to take a break before we know it. It
Mm-hmm.
was a movie with it was one where they switch homes. One gives up her home in California, the other one gives her home up in England.
Oh,
It was
that's the one
Jack
with-
Black was in it.
Yes. That is a great movie. Yes.
What was that one?
Not Home for the Holidays. It was
It was with the woman. She was in Charlie's Angels. She was in The Mask.
not Charlie
Not Carmen
Theron,
Electra.
the
No,
other one, the blonde.
Carmen Diaz.
Carmen Diaz, yes.
Carmen Diaz plays the character.
Cameron Diaz, yes.
And she
That
gives
was
up
a
her
really
she
good
gives up her
movie.
house in Hollywood.
Yes.
To this cottage. She drags her things down, and she winds up meeting Jude Law, I think it was.
And Jack Black actually played a leading man.
Yes.
And he did a great job. The Holiday. That's what it
Yes.
is. The Holiday.
I think that ranks up as one because then
That's
she meets the daughter.
underappreciated. Yeah.
She meets the
yeah.
daughter, and she starts. This was a rom com on an ugly level,
But
it's a
good one.
Christmas rom com.
It was a good one, man.
Now, my issues with some of these, and this is tough because Hallmark, and the Hallmark movies, it just grabs you, and even though they're the worst. They're the worst, but the best at the same time because you get caught in them because they're so stupid.
They are so stupid.
And I got to tell you,
because
as a white man,
yeah, here we go.
as a white man,
Yeah.
to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
I get this white privilege now.
I love how in 2024 you just got it.
I just got it.
Just
I just got it.
understood.
I just got it.
This just in.
You know how I know? You know how I know? You know how I know?
Yeah.
Because even as a Jew, I can appreciate this. It's Christmas stuff.
Okay, can I tell you what?
You
I
gotta be crying in a Christmas movie.
Can I tell you what I hate about a Hallmark movie? Okay, they're so
Don't
far.
say they're all the same. We know they're all the
They're
same.
all the same, but no, they're just far fetched. Okay,
They're like Tyler Perry movies. They're all the same.
That's hilarious and a bit racist, but you're right.
No, it's the truth.
I know. I'm messing with you. Here's the thing about those movies. No, an executive from New York's not going to go back to her small town and meet this guy working in the lumber yard who turns out to be a billionaire at the end of the movie, and they live.
Hey, don't crap on my dreams.
One day you're going to meet.
One
a
day I'm going to
billionaire
go back to this
small town.
to the small town that somehow Miami that I was born in, and
You're going to meet DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, and he's going to take care of me for the rest of my life, and I'm going to find out he's going to take care of me, and I'm going to feel good about my life.
I used to be an ad executive. Maybe I can help you with your whatever they're doing, and I save the day, and the whole town comes out.
Every time I go to a small town,
Yeah.
I kind of sit there. I'm going, where are we shopping?
Right?
Do you ever notice that?
Yes.
Why do we have to go somewhere and shop?
We have.
Like we don't have shopping places here. They're going to have some special shops, and they don't because
don't.
everything's made from China there too.
And there's one restaurant in the whole town.
Yeah, and it's okay, and it's always full.
Mm-hmm.
You go, what are the reservations? They go, what's good here? And the woman looks at you and goes,
That's the other thing about a Hallmark movie. In these small towns where you know this place could not survive financially, why do they all have one fancy restaurant that they end up going on a date to in the small town? That does not exist, by the way.
And the worst part is that everyone knows everybody.
Yeah.
So they know you show up, and it's always the person who's serving them went to high school with the executive, and they hate the person.
Absolutely.
And then at the end they go, "Let me help you out. He's at the train waiting for you."
Oh my gosh.
And then you see her running. There's always the Hallmark run.
Yes.
That the person who has no athletic ability at all, somebody's running.
Yes. And they'll give you
I have never run in a love situation.
I don't run for my wife now.
Yeah.
Okay, after 30 years.
I mean, I don't think I've ever run in a love situation.
And I love the fact that they always do the same ending where she gets there and she thinks she's missed him and the train's pulling off. And all of a sudden he says, "What are you doing here?" And she turns around, right? It turns around.
Okay, now here's how I'm going to teach you that can never happen. I want you to go up to any city or state in winter up north.
Yeah.
In around 22-degree weather.
Yeah.
And ask yourself, do you get on the train? Yes. It's heated on the train. They're always standing outside the train.
Yes, always outside.
And you know they've been out there for like an hour.
Yes.
No, you die out there.
Correct.
I know people who live in Minnesota. Half of them are dead.
That's right. The other half?
Yes.
Inside.
Yes, they're inside. I mean, in fact, they go, "Where do you live?" Inside.
Inside.
They don't care.
Where do you work? Inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
How did you get to the car? I didn't get to the car. We drove underneath and we stayed inside.
That's correct.
Nobody goes outside.
They do not.
But
Ever.
in these movies, they're always outside.
They're always out there.
So my top favorite is stay inside.
That's
my favorite one.
Mine too.
Okay.